it's Gina here and welcome back to my channel. I am feeling kind of nervous today to do this video because for one, this is a very serious topic and I've never done anything remotely similar before, and but I really think that depression is something that has been taken quite lightly these days, and this is something that really needs to be addressed, so I decided to make this video. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but earlier last week, a 23-year-old boy committed suicide in Mumbai, and apparently the reason for the same was depression. He was depressed and he went live on Facebook and he was talking about steps as to how to commit suicide, which was really disturbing. So if you guys don't already know about this and want to know more, then you can just look it up on Google. It just makes me really sad whenever I hear that someone ended their life, no matter what the reason is. It just makes me really sad that that person reached to such a point in life where they didn't see any hope, where they didn't think that things could get better, and the only way out they saw was ending their life. And I don't know what's more sad than that. It's sad, and it's even more sad because these days you hear so many cases of students committing suicide because they weren't able to deal with the stress at school or college, or they were getting really bad marks and they were really depressed, and that is why they just end up killing themselves. And it's really sad, at least to me. I won't play the blame game here. I don't know whose fault it is, and there's no point in blaming someone, but one shouldn't see ending their lives as a solution to their problems. And I don't want to sound harsh, but it is just the most selfish thing to do. You just find a very easy way out of your problems, but you don't think about your friends, your family, your loved ones. What are they going to go through? You don't think about the kind of misery you're going to put your family and loved ones through. And to all of the students out there, getting low grades and not being able to perform that well in school or college is not a big deal. It is not the end of the world. And I know you might have heard these examples a lot of times in the past, but a lot of the famous personalities these days, most of them are college dropouts. And I'm not saying, or I'm not suggesting that you should drop out of college if you're not able to perform well, but I'm just saying that getting good marks is not the most important thing. It is important, yes, but even by not performing so well in school days, you can end up doing really well in life. Always try to indulge into extracurricular activities. I always give this advice to all of the students because, gosh, I sound like an old lady right now. But yeah, I'm no longer a student, at least not at the moment. Yeah, I always advise students to take up extracurricular activities and do internships and explore their interests, and that is going to help them. So don't worry too much about marks. And let me tell you this, that your problems, you're always going to have problems in your life. Today it's going to be low grades or low marks, and tomorrow it might be getting admission in a good university or college, and day after it might be getting a good job, and then it might be marriage, and then it might be maybe health issues, etc, etc. So your problems are going to be never ending, and I'm not saying this to scare you away or anything, but I'm just saying this because this is life. Life comes with problems, and everybody deals with problems in their lives. Like literally every single person has problems in their lives. Nobody has a perfect life, and if your life is perfect, then I'm very jealous of you. So sometimes it will happen where you look at a person and you'll be like, oh, their life is so perfect, I wish I could have a life like that. But what you might not know is that they themselves might be going through some terrible shit, and they might be looking at you thinking that your life is perfect. So life has its ups and downs, and you just need to go with the flow. I think people don't really understand what depression really is. It can be really small, like you won't even know that you're depressed, and it can be something really major. I know I'm not doing a great job at explaining it. Please just look it up on Google, that will help you more. So yeah, you might be depressed over the tiniest thing, or it might be really small. Like your depression might not be that major, or it might be really major. Gosh, just bear with me, guys. So no matter what it is, just make sure that you talk to someone, because that is going to help you so much. Make sure you talk about your problems to your parents, and they'll be able to help you, and they'll help you come up with a solution to your problems. And if you're not comfortable speaking to your parents, then make sure you talk to your siblings or your close friends. And also nowadays in most of the colleges, there are colleges and even schools, there are counselors available, so go ahead and speak to them. There are also a lot of counselors available online, so you can go look that up. These days people are giving depression a bit more attention. So yeah, just make sure you communicate your problems and talk to someone, because that is going to help you a lot. Because if you keep things to yourself, then it's just going to keep bothering you, and you're just going to be sad. Let me tell you from experience, I was kind of depressed over the past several months. It was nothing major, but I was really disturbed, and I wasn't able to get my thoughts together. I constantly kept feeling like a loser, and I hated that I didn't know what I wanted to do career wise, and it was a really tough time for me. But I kept talking to my best friend Mariam, and she was going through a similar phase as well, and talking to her helped me so much. It probably didn't alleviate any problems that I had, but it just felt good to talk to her and to share my problems with her. And if there's always, when you talk to someone, they'll always motivate you, and they'll always tell you things that you already probably know that your problems are going to end, but hearing someone say that, it's going to help. So I would talk to her, and I would automatically feel so much better. And that is why I say that don't keep your problems to yourselves, and always make sure to share it with someone. If I hadn't been talking to her, I am so sure I would have lost my mind. I don't know what kind of a mental situation I would have been right now if I hadn't been talking to her so much. So that helped me a lot. And yes, if your friend is going through a tough time, if you feel that they have been quite sad, or they've been quite off, then make sure you talk to them, you ask them about their problems and help them out, because everybody needs somebody. And please do not make fun of people who are going through depression, or make fun of people who have found a way to battle through depression. You don't know how bad it is, and even I myself don't know how bad it is. But I have not experienced it, but I have a sense as to how worse it could get. And let me give you guys an example. There's this actor called Wentworth Miller. He stars in Prison Break as Michael Scofield. He was going through depression, and he fought his way through depression by eating a lot. And so he would eat. I know I'm doing a terrible job at explaining, but yeah, he would, every time he would feel sad, he would, you can look this up on Google, okay? He would eat, and then there was a time he used to have a really good physique, and then he started to get, I don't want to use the word fat, okay, I'm going to say healthy. He started to get more healthy, and people had started fat shaming him on the internet, and then he came out and told everyone about how he battled through his suicidal thoughts and depression, and food was what helped him. So if you're going through a tough time, make sure you find a way out. You can either eat, or you can cook, or you can read, you can listen to music. Do something that you really enjoy, and that will help you a lot. Do not see suicide as a way out. That is not a way out. It is not. And I don't even know what else to say. This is such a serious topic, and I am not someone who's very experienced over this or anything like that, but I just want to do this to help you guys. So just please make sure not to make fun of anybody's problems, and always be supportive towards your friends and family. And yeah, I think that is all I have to say for this video. I know I have been a little low on energy in this video, but I think this is like a serious topic, and I cannot really be high on energy right now. So I hope that you guys like this video, and you guys know the drill. If you are new, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and if you are already subscribed, make sure to hit the bell icon. That will turn on the post notifications, and you will be notified every time I upload a new video. Do make sure to share your views on depression down in the comments. If you have been through it, or if you've helped someone out, just let me know your story. And guys, if you're going through a tough time and you don't have anybody to share your stories with, then feel free to message me on any of my social media. I will leave links to all of them down in the description. You can go check that out. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Until then, take care. Bye guys.